This your boy. These are all rights reserved. I'm coming to you guys to pose a question going on with the Kanye situation and how they're coming at him in a sense. And I'm going to ask this to everybody because I was curious about this. And this is part of what's going to be in the live coming up. I'm just posing a question to make the public begin to think about what I'm going to ask. Do you blame Kanye for the situation because of his antics? And we do know that I'm not saying he's perfect. He makes certain choices that are questionable. He's a human being. On the other view, that's not talked about. Or do you think it's Kim, being the fact she's already had 3 failed marriages? Three, okay? Three. And now we're including Kanye. 3 failed marriages. Who do you blame? If I've never heard of Kanye being married, okay? This is me personally asking because I'm confused. I don't know of him any other situation. He's had interactions, but there's 3 failed marriages on Kim's plate. So 3 times she struck out. So you're telling me there was nothing at all at fault for her being in these 3 marriages? I was curious. Do you think she's faultless or guiltless in these situations if he has never experienced to have any failures at this level? But she's not only had 3 failed marriages. We're not even talking about the dates or the relationships she's had dealing with people. And you're telling me they're all delusional on the fact of things Kim does that makes him feel a certain way. Now we can get into detail on the Lamar Odom and things. I don't even really know about the other people because Lamar Odom started doing stuff, but then he was saying the reason he was doing things was because of how she was acting. So you're telling me Kanye's this just a delusion and she's not at fault at all. And what made me think of this, somebody I know on social media had literally brought this up. And I said, you know what? You got a point. They were like, everybody's blaming Kanye. But when do people start to delve into the reasonings behind her other failed marriages or situations that have not been brought up at all? People just talk about it like Kim can't make any mistakes. She never has made a mistake. She's been perfect in all situations. It's always been the man's fault. And it's wild when I'm watching these videos online because they're not even bringing that up. Yet a person that doesn't even do media or doesn't even speak on these topics brought this up. I thought that was the craziest. She's had 3 failed marriages. Failed. Three. Like, you struck out 3 times. So you've never done anything at fault. Like, here's where you got to get into reality and the truth of the matter. This makes no sense that she has never made a mistake. She's never did anything. She's never been wrong. She can't be wrong. And it just starts to it makes my stomach hurt. It's like, really? That this isn't coming up at all. Now, I'm not saying Kanye hasn't done anything. I'm not saying he's perfect. Understand what I'm saying. Can we delve, if we're going to blame Kanye, can we delve into her other 3 marriages that have ended badly and at least address them at all to prove Kim was not at fault? Like 3 separate situations. Can we please? Because it makes no sense to me. So Kim's a angel. She's been perfect. She's never had any fault in this. Never. I'm reading it and I'm like, how? How can we say this? It just is not realistic. 3 times she's walked across with a ring and it's ended. How? Even, let's say she did it even once or twice. She wasn't at fault at all. She's been perfect. But now we see how Kanye's acting. And what's crazy is some of the other situations I could think of ended with the man allegedly going crazy or getting sick to a very large extent from doing activities related to what the public says. Oh, Lamar Odom's on drugs or something. Like, this is what they allege. You're telling me she's perfection? to that level, Pete is just so perfect that because he stepped up at the time. Okay, you guys can push that narrative. But where does Kim come into the situation to be at fault? She's perfect. She did nothing wrong at all. Come on, man. I just find that hard to believe. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments below. If I'm bugging, let me know I'm bugging. If you know why, let me know why. All rights reserved.